Hello, hello everyone! It is I, your favorite reader named Whimsy. Of all the readers named Whimsy, I'm your favorites. How are you? Hope everybody had a great Easter. I'm going to do a real quick video today because I've been very busy. It's about 8 o'clock. I'm kind of burnt out, to be honest with you. But I wanted to do a couple things. First things first, we're going to do the charity drive. If you don't want to watch the charity drive, you can just skip this and move ahead 5-10 minutes, however long it's going to take us. I've had a lot of people say, I don't care about the charity drive. Just tell me when Trump is leaving. But a lot of people do like to see the charity drive. So we raised $1,200 for charity. Congratulations to everybody who sits through all of the commercials. You can get up, maybe make a glass of make a cup of coffee, get yourself a glass of water, use the restroom, whatever. But the money that's raised from the commercials for this channel, if you sit and watch them all the way, we raise about $1,200 to $1,300 a month, and then we give it to charity. So now we're telling you what charities, and this is based on suggestions that people give once a month. People tell me what they want to donate to, and then we go through the list and we donate. All right, so the first the first charity I donated to was Adopt an Elder, a Native American elder, $100. I believe $100 is enough for firewood for the winter. But basically, this is an organization that raises money for senior citizens who are on reservation who need financial help. So we gave them $100. I gave $100 to the Flint, Michigan fund to help support families in Flint, Michigan that are struggling. People had requested we do something for Flint, Michigan. I think that's a great idea. So we gave $100 to the Flint, Michigan community for basic needs. We gave $100 to the American Indian College Fund. That was one of the requests we got to start supporting programs for the American Indian community, the Native American community, poor, vulnerable people on reservation. I agree. So we gave money to the American Indian College Fund. All right. The ACLU of Southern California, we gave $100, and that was because of their work on the southern border here and the border in California. All right, and then $100 was given to the Southern Poverty Law Center, which works to support and defend vulnerable people who experience injustice because of oppression due to being poor, minorities, etc. So $100 Southern Poverty Law Center. GreenMichigan.org, we gave another $100 to GreenMichigan.org, and this cleans up the waters, the lakes and the oceans in Michigan because there is so much of a problem with contaminated water in Michigan. So we gave $100 just to cleaning it up. So the first $100 was to make sure the people of Flint are taken care of. Another $100 was to clean up, was for cleanup. We gave $250 to the Waterkeeper Alliance. The Waterkeeper Alliance supports people who are protecting water and conservation of water. $250 was given to carbon offsets to alleviate poverty. These are organizations where they hire people to do work that is in the environmental sector, like planting trees, etc. So they got $250. So those are our charities. I'm happy everyone was able to sit through the commercials and contribute. We definitely appreciate it. And it's always fun to play philanthropist. I've always wanted to be some rich woman who just gives money to charity. And so this is kind of a fun way for me to act out my fantasy by giving away the money to the charities we vote on. Okay, so next month we'll be doing it again. We usually do it around the 22nd or the 23rd after we receive payment from YouTube. So if you have a charity that you like, be sure and let us know. We tend to have a special fondness towards charities that take care of the environment, but we also like taking care of vulnerable animals and vulnerable people. I think I also gave to the ASPCA, now that I'm thinking about it. I think we also gave $100 to the ASPCA, but maybe not. I'll go back and look. All right, so I'm going to talk a little bit about what's going on politically. I know that Kushner spoke. He was saying that people need to move on. I don't think people are going to move on. What do I think is going to happen? I hope everyone can hear me. I think my refrigerator's making a bunch of noise. I apologize. Okay, so originally when I had meditated, I think it was almost 2 years ago, and I saw the most likely outcome, most likely outcome would be resignation for the president. And I've talked about that. And people have also asked, who did I think who would take the place of the president? In my meditation, it was Mike Pence. And that Mike Pence would not serve long. He would only serve for about 9 months. Now, the fact that I saw Pence only serving for 9 months leads me to think that we could be having a long, drawn-out impeachment hearings. I think that what Nancy Pelosi is doing is she's waiting for enough outrage that she will call on impeachment hearings because she has no choice. In plainer words, here's what I see. I see people beginning to protest outside the White House. I think the protest will gain speed. I think that more and more people will show up. I see people standing outside the White House calling for impeachment. And as it gains more and more momentum, more and more people will show up and shout for it. I think that the hearings will escalate, and as the hearings escalate and more people read the Mueller report, it's going to be very, very hard for this president to gain control of the narrative. And I think that those people that supported the president, who will come to feel that they have been played, people who have read the Mueller report, will begin to retaliate. And I think I see that happening in the next couple of months. So it's going to be in 2 or 3 different waves. Those people that always knew will respond with the least amount of surprise. Those people who now are convinced there's something to it. And then there's those people who didn't believe it but are then starting to come around. So 2 to 3 months from now is when things start to escalate. And if you look at what I had said in the previous remotes, I said that it felt like there would be 2 camps. One, that as the case gets more and more public and the hearings become more and more public, there's one group of Americans that's very vocal that wants the president indicted. They want the president prosecuted. There's another group that just wants the president to leave. Those people that support the president, I think that is going to become a minority. It's going to diminish because of how the Republicans and the Democrats have played this. In terms of who I think Bill Barr is, I think it's starting to look like he is some kind of mediator between the FBI, Justice Department, the Justice Department and the FBI, and prosecutors with the FBI, prosecutors with the SDNY, negotiating some kind of a deal, and Barr working as the mediator. It's interesting, when I've done meditations on the president, for a very, very, very long time, I got the impression that these negotiations were much further along than the general public was aware of. And I got the impression that there were senior Republican individuals, members of the Senate, members of Congress, that questioned the mental health privately of this president. And so it's something that has to be done very judiciously, very cautiously, and everything has to be presented in such a way where we're not seeing instability, riots, violence. They're very aware of the fact that the nation is divided, and they're very concerned about potential rioting, etc. So it's a very smart way to get rid of a president who you suspect is a criminal. The first thing you do is you do a Mueller report, You roll out or leak out parts of it so that people start to slowly absorb the reality that we are at war with Russia. This is what I was talking about 2 years ago when people said, "Oh, you're crazy." But when I went into the energy, that's exactly what it looked like. There's a lot more going on with the intelligence agencies than the public knows about. For example, the intelligence agencies have gotten a lot farther than the public realizes in terms of cybersecurity. It's not like nothing is going on in terms of cybersecurity. There's a lot more going on with cybersecurity than the public is aware of, and there's going to be a lot more cooperation between social media and the intelligence agencies than has existed in the past. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle now the cards, and I'm just going to see, I want to see if there's going to be any movement towards impeachment in the next couple of weeks, if we're going to see any hearings, and just how far the impeachment hearings progress over the next couple of weeks. All right, let's take a look. All right. All right, universe, let us know what is going on with the impeachment hearings. Are there going to be any surprises? Is anything going to happen in the next couple of weeks regarding the impeachment hearings? They're waiting for enough outrage from the American public before they agree. The president is now at 39% approval rating and dropping. It's like they're waiting for America to catch up, read it, and defensive, Seven of Wands. People don't want to go this direction. It's what people don't want to do and yet inevitably are going to have to do. Seven of Wands, protecting one's territory and moving in victory within 6 months. So yeah, I think we're moving towards impeachment, and I think that the president will be successfully removed. He's also somewhat delusional. He should have taken this offer to get his family and his kids out a long time ago. The fact that he delayed all this time and really thinks that he's winning is part of his delusion. If the Democrats continue to delay, it's actually quite dangerous because it gives him an opportunity to put more judges in place, to control the narrative, and to continue to dismantle things. And this is why Pelosi's cautious, just defend and don't attack, is not going to work. There's a real need for the Democrats to start becoming a lot more aggressive. You can see grief here. This conflict over what they are creating, what they are structuring, what they are doing to the country. There's the Justice Department, Ace of Swords. Justice will prevail. As Linda G likes to say, she's right. There's an offer coming. You can see gaining power of the situation, the hope and the fear, and the incarceration, the final outcome. Nine of Swords. Fear from the nation, a feeling from the nation that we aren't in control of our country anymore. Within 2 weeks, we're going to start feeling like we're gaining control over the narrative. All right, so in about 2 weeks' time, we're going to start feeling like the Republicans are moving away from this president. We're going to start feeling more of that. And it's going to be interesting to see how the people who supported Trump are going to start, some of them are going to start turning on him, and it's going to be surprising how much anger comes from some of the people who supported Trump in the past. It's not going to be pretty, but expect in the next couple of weeks increasing momentum moving towards impeachment over the next 2 weeks. All right, thanks for watching this quick video. I didn't have a chance to do more than just a really quick video, and I'm getting this out late. I think it's like past 8 o'clock, but thanks for supporting the channel, everyone, and I'm glad everybody was able to be a part of our fundraiser for the month, and yeah, we'll do it again next month as well. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye.